Charles Richardson Show is uncensored and is for adults only. Mature or immature, doesn't matter.
But the customer service, all right? I run into it a lot, customer service, because I handle in my house all the hookups, internet, whatever we need, gas. I do all that. I got on the phone with the cable people, right? I don't know if you ever try hook up cable over the phone with these people. There's a pre-recorded message that says, we're going to monitor the call for quality assurance, right? So as soon as I get a live operator, I tell them, just so you know, I'm recording the call on my end too, okay? You got me, I got you. Behave. Behave. So the next morning, I come down for breakfast. I got a guy in my yard already. Cable guy's in the yard already. My wife is like, what is he doing? I go, I don't know. Now, I handle that. That's another thing you handle as a husband. You got a guy in your yard, you take care of that. You don't send your wife, let's see. Go out there. As a husband, you have to handle stuff. You make reservations to a restaurant. As the man, you check in. You go right up to, I got a 2 Maniscalco tonight. You got that? You don't send your wife. I see it all the time. Wives go up. Hi, we're here. 2 for Johnson. It's ready. Honey, you want to? It's ready, honey. You want to come up here? Handle it. So I handle the cable guy. I come outside in the yard. Hey, what's going on? What are you doing? Oh, no, I can do it. I can do it. I can get it. The cable, I can get it. What? You don't come to the door, introduce yourself. How'd you get back here? I can do it. I gotta take a break. Break, he didn't do nothing. He's telling me he can't hook the cable up because the cable's in my neighbor's yard. I gotta ask my neighbor if it's okay for him to go get the cable. I go, Julio, you broke into my yard. Can't you just break into his? It's your cable. Go get the damn thing. I can do it. So me and Julio go over to my neighbor. I just moved into the neighborhood. I don't even know the guy. I knock on the door. The guy came to the door, had a full medical mask on. If you have a medical mask on and you answer the door, that's got to be the first thing out of your mouth, okay? Why you got this damn thing on? I come to my door with a medical mask. I take it down. Listen, doing some painting in the garage, gets into my lungs. That's why I got the mask. This guy, nothing on the mask. Started talking through the mask. He's like, what's going on? I go, no. What's going on in here? I just bought the joint next door. Do I got to put it up for sale? Why the hell do you got a medical mask on a Monday morning? Okay? Let's get into that. I'm going to send Julio in your yard. Is he going to come out with no head? What are you doing with the mask? I live in the negative. Live in the negative. My wife is in the positive, okay? Came back to our house. I said, put the for sale sign up. There's a guy with a medical mask living next door. She's like, maybe he has a respiratory problem and that's why he has the mask. I go, or maybe he's got 16 bodies in drums in formaldehyde in his basement. Put the sign up, we're moving.
Quit eating Taco Bell. We're not together anymore. I don't eat fast food as a rule, but I will fuck up Taco Bell given the opportunity. I like Taco Bell as a company. I like what they produce. Taco Bell's never lied to you. Taco Bell's never told you they were healthy. McDonald's will lie to you. They'll put out some bullshit commercial with a cattle rancher going, we got to raise our cattle right. or McDonald's won't buy them, chop up into burgers. Taco Bell's commercials are like, hey, we're putting shit in a Dorito. Get down here. Take your time. We're open all night. Taco Bell got sued 2 years ago. The college said your meat is only 38% meat. Taco Bell, in retaliation, took a full-page ad out in USA Today that basically said, fuck you, it's 80. That's an honest company. They're going, yeah, it's not all real. We're Taco Bell, but it's a B-. Go fuck yourselves, all right? She would send me internet articles about what's actually in Taco Bell's meat, and then she'd call me and quiz me about the shit. Did you read it? Yeah, I read it. Sand and sawdust, but if you had it, it's fucking delicious. If I knew sawdust tasted like that, I'd be chopping wood every goddamn day. What happened to the tree in the yard? I made nachos. That's what happened to the tree in the yard. I made a shit ton of them. The tree's worth is way too much. I should have measured it.
A bland meal in front of a green screen. Preparing pasta for a husband who's lost interest in you. He loves pasta, but your pasta's never good enough for him. What are you supposed to do? Don't worry, ladies, it's me, Chef Hitler Mustache, here to eat your pasta, eat your pussy, and if you play your cards right, I'll eat your ass. And this little spaceship-looking motherfucker is the Pasta and More. It's the 5-in-1 perfect pasta cooker. Any samurai worth their salt will tell you, uncooked noodles are sharp. Sheet those bad boys in our gun holster on the side to protect you and your family. It cooks, it strains, it serves, and unfortunately you can't find it at stores because all those deals fell through. No one wanted this piece of shit. So you can only find this on TV and in your nightmares. Place it in the microwave with the noodles, strain it, and then it's time to serve. You'll be whipping up spaghetti, panini, and tricolor fusilli like it ain't no big dealy. All fast and easy. Oh goodness, what is that repugnant smell? Smelling like two soiled assholes fighting over sewage. Oh, it's just because you left your fucking wig in the pot again. Perfect temperature technology, aka water in a microwave. It's never been done before, and I can promise you your kids will have no idea where they got radiation poisoning from. Step back, that's delicate ravioli. There's no rips or tears here, so go ahead and put that blanket on it. Penetration. Great camera angle. Large capacity. You got it all. Cook a little, or you can cook a lot. Cool touch handles that are also BPA free. And look at that mac and cheese. That's flavor free. It's a convenient all-in-one design. But here's the more. The more is disappointment. You could have called this Pasta and Disappointment, but Pasta and More sounds a lot better from a marketing perspective. Cook up a lot of disappointing meals. Make sure your family knows where all of the sadness is coming from. It's from the Pasta and More, baby. Make s'mores pie. Make kids cry. Because there's no flavor here. Pasta and More. Get it now.
Try to live my life every day. Keep out of strife. Come what may, I try to do unto others as I'd have them do to me. But it can't be done for everyone, and now it's plain to see. You are a cunt. If that's thinking cunt. Say it ain't true, but it tell you you're motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt. Motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big fat stinking cunt. I try to be real nice, say it twice, be real nice, even though it is hard to keep up this facade. And now I see, dearie me, what an asshole this could be. I'm out of luck, don't give a fuck, cause you're the cunt, not me.
Why don't you go fuck yourself, dickhead?
You are a cunt. Big fat stinking cunt. Say it ain't true, but it is how you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt. Motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big fat stinking cunt. Why don't you shut that scabby cunt mouth before I fuck up your face? I try to be real nice, say it twice, good advice, even though it's futile. Fucking in the side, I don't know why I try to deny this nagging itch. You maniac, gonna get you back, you fucking son of a bitch. You are a cunt. Yes, you know your bank account's thinking true.
Hey, Suzanne, coffee on?
Yes.
Great.
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
One good final clearing of the throat, and maybe I'll be good for another 4 seconds. What's going on, everybody? It is Monday. Moon Day, the 22nd of August. Okay. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody? Hey, it's kind of good to be back. John's, of course, the one always present and accounted for, my numero uno fan, John Monroe. Thank you very much. He says Taco Hell is gross. Don't say that in front of Alyssa. She'll rip you to shreds. She'll rip you to shredded cheese and put you over on her taco. Not that taco. Sylvia, what's going on? How you doing? Long time no see. And yeah. So here we are, Wednesday. And just like the caption said on the show that I promoted, I have no fucking idea. I really don't. If I knew, I'd have a clue. I will tell you, we'll talk about Big Brother. Big Brother went through a major twist. So when we get a listen here, which should be soon, we'll go ahead and go over Big Brother. Eric will be on a little bit later. Going ahead and handling business from the family. But he'll be on a little bit later. So, anywho, don't know how I'm going to handle this, though. So, again, it feels good to be back, but at the same time, you always have that instability when you come back from a cough or a cold, and you just want to be able to keep it together. So, one way I can tell, it's like, I'm not comfortable yet. I'm not. How do I say, confident yet with everything, is when I was working, I tried to go ahead and, as much as I could, not cough on the customer or over the phone on the customer. I would try my best not to cough, but it's like as soon as they hung up, I just had to go ahead and put myself on hold, and and clear my throat and everything like that. So, and that's kind of the way I feel tonight. It's like, I'm going to try my best not to cough, but I got my hand right here on the mute button, ready to go ahead. And at any point in time, I'm just going to go ahead and lean over and, hack up a lung or something. I did say it was Monday, didn't I, John? I said Monday. I think so. If I didn't say Monday, then whatever. Anyway, there's Alyssa.
I'm here.
Yes, you are. Welcome here. She's over here messing around with the computer. It's like we bought this laptop, and I think we've spent more time on the laptop trying to set it up for tablet, whatever. It's Wednesday, by the way. It's not Monday.
It is Monday.
Yeah. So we bought this tablet for Stefan, and of course it's an Android. It's a Samsung. So, and it had like parental controls and everything like that, because that was the one thing that we had with the Amazon Kids tablet. It's like, okay, it was kids lock, but he could still get into shit. He can go into YouTube and pull up all this other shit and everything like that. So it's like, we need something more with more parental controls. So we bought this tablet, and I think we've spent more time on the tablet than he has, just trying to put up as much of a block as we possibly can.
He keeps downloading things that
there's no app store for.
We don't approve of.
Yeah, but there's like, the stuff that he's downloading, she don't approve of. I have no idea what the hell it is. I see educational.
Shooting
I'm
games?
thinking, I'm over here seeing educational.
Neither one of us approve of that.
I'm over here seeing educational.
Okay.
What is that?
Huh.
You don't approve of that educational game?
Because it's not actually educational.
Okay, then, so we can't trust literally anything on that. Really, we can't. It's like we literally have, if he is going to go on that tablet, we have to basically watch over him like a hawk. If we can't trust anything on it.
No, I just got to figure out how to delete those and keep him from getting. I don't know how he's downloading them though. That's the thing.
No, I don't know. He's
That's
gonna
what
he's
I'm trying
gonna
to figure
he's
out.
gonna download them some more. So is that what's gonna be here? So the next 2 hours that you're gonna be on the show, you're
No,
gonna do this?
I'm gonna talk and I can multitask.
Uh-huh.
I can.
Especially with conversations that we have.
Yes.
All right, whatever. By the way, the folks that are watching on Just for Fun Radio, we're signing off at 9, not 10. We're signing off at 9 because of the TPS report, the Alex and Danny show. So just let you know, Just for Fun Radio, you'll still be able to catch the full array of TPS on Just for Fun Radio without any interruptions. I don't know if they can do 2 at once. Can they do? I don't know if you know that.
What?
So I'm on Just for Fun Radio.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's another show that comes on at 9 that also does a video stream on the same channel. Could we both multi-stream?
I wouldn't think so.
No?
Because it's one channel.
Yeah. Well, it's on the same page. I don't know. That's really a good question. John says a kid is very smart. Yeah, he is. That's the problem. He's very smart. He's already outsmarted us. He has an IQ of both of us. That's 2. So, but no, anybody knows the answer. It's like, can I go ahead and stream? Okay, can you stream multiple different shows? Like, again, like my show's going to 10.
I would think of it like a TV channel. Like you can't have 2 things on at the same time.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. And the only way I would be able to find out is I would have to be on another account and try to go live. That another account that's approved and see if that happens. I wish I could talk to Danny or Alex, see if they would say, what's up? Could I do that or not? I don't know. Well, anyway, I'm just going to go ahead. I'll log off the Just for Fun page at just shortly before 9. Like we'll take a break, and that'll be the end of the show on the Just for Fun channel.
Yeah,
and then we'll continue on the Charles Richardson Show Facebook page and the Charles Richardson Show YouTube channel until 10. And oh yeah, man, Big Brother really outdid themselves this year. I never seen a twist like this before. So check this. Actually, you know what? I'm slow. Don't repeat that, John. Oh, he will. So Big Brother outdid themselves with this twist. So what they did is, for 1 week, mind you, it's only a week, but for 1 week, they went ahead and split the house. There's 10 house guests that are left. They split the house 5 apiece. 5 house guests remain inside with the indoor kitchen, the bathroom, the living room, the AC. And then 5 are subject to the outside elements, but they have the pool, they have a makeshift kitchen, porta potties, a
little shower.
A little shower thing that barely covers anything.
Yeah.
They should just have a camera there when Alyssa goes to the shower. That's all.
And they have sleeping bags to sleep on.
Is it sleeping bags?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they had sleeping bags
but
under a little tent that
a little cabana.
Yeah, that could barely fit all 5 of them. And Terrence, who is the HOH outside, has a cot.
Yeah. So keep that in mind too. The cot is for the HOH. Yeah.
Well,
and Terrence also got
a hammock out there.
Yeah, I know.
There's also
that's
couches out there that they
share,
can use.
Yeah. But nobody's gonna want to sleep on the couch or the hammock. They want their own little.
Oh, I wouldn't mind sleeping on the hammock.
Yeah, and I think that's what we saw. A couple of people do that one night.
But
the
it
first
was
night.
during the day though that we were watching it.
Yeah, true.
They were-
Charles, I was in your home state over the weekend. Was trying to find your family's place to eat. Wasn't able to remember. It's Emerald's. Emerald's Fish and Chips. It's down there in Bristol, Rhode Island. Yeah, you gotta check that out, man. That's freaking awesome. Their clam cakes are the bomb, and their clam chowder is the bomb. Shit, everything they had was the bomb. It was worth all $98.
Figured it out.
Oh, do you want to share with the rest of the world?
Well, yeah, it's not really an app store, but he can only.
Well, whatever it is, block it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay. Anyway,
But
so back to the Big Brother thing before I was interrupted by John's restaurant fiasco. So they have everything here. Oh, here we go. Just a quick crazy laugh. Oh, God. Thanks, Billy. Bad Billy up there giving us a check-in. Just a quick thing to laugh at. Crazy Joe, he says he's going to do an audition for a radio market tonight. I don't even understand what that is. What is an audition for a radio market? Does that mean he's actually going to audition to be on a station or something? Oh, God help us if he gets on. Yeah, Emerald's Fish and Chips. All right. Maybe talk Big Brother later. I don't know.
oh, we can still talk about Big Brother. I'm paying attention.
So anyway, so it was revealed that for 1 week, half the houses, they weren't going to be in contact with each other. 5 house guests on the outside, 5 house guests on the inside. Can't go outside if you're inside. Can't go inside if you're outside. So there would be 2 head of households, 2 nominations each, and 2 people going home, 1 from each. So everything right down the middle. Veto competitions, HOH competition. Well, HOH competition was already held, but veto competitions, nomination ceremonies, and everything, all right down the middle. So the thing is that Terrence and who's the other one? Michael. Yeah, nerd boy. Terrence and Michael won HOH. Michael, of course, this is his second time.
The winner of all competitions.
Yeah, he is
basically.
like everything. The fact that they haven't been targeting him yet is just ridiculous. But anyway, so he's HOH of the inside crew. Terrence is on the HOH of the outside crew. And the thing is, the leftovers. Yeah, leftovers. The leftover alliance are split. There's 3 on the outside and 4 on the inside.
Yeah.
They're split almost evenly. Now, here's the thing. Kyle and Alyssa, that little showmance going on, was picked together by Terrence. So they're on the outside. Also, that one other dude. Help me out here. Turner and Joseph.
Yes.
Both from the now Kyle, Turner, Joseph. That's 3 of the 7 from the cookout. Kyle,
Cookout, the leftovers.
Leftovers, yes. Kyle, who of course is with Alyssa, is fearing for their relationship lives. By the way, went 10 seconds, not 10 rounds, 10 seconds with Alyssa.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Kyle. You lasted 10 seconds with Alyssa. Great job. Now, I don't know if it was because it was in the have-not room.
I mean, they were on a pool float, so
it was kind of bouncy. You would think that would help, but I guess not.
She may have been uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Maybe he.
No, I think he
maybe
actually.
She just told him to stop.
No, I think he had to stop. If you know what I mean.
Wow.
Oh shit! I forgot to pull out. So there's gonna be a baby in the Big Brother house.
I don't know about that.
Anyway, so Kyle and Alyssa were chosen outside. And Kyle goes to Terrence, HOH.
No, first he talked to Alyssa.
Okay, go ahead. Tell the story.
So he went to Alyssa and he told her about the leftovers. And he said to her...
Spilled the beans.
Yeah, he said, Michael and Brittany are looking to split from the Leftovers, which is true. They
Right.
did bring that up last week. So he said he wants to form an alliance with Michael, Brittany, Alyssa, and he wanted to pull in Terrence. He said he wanted to try and pull in Turner, but Turner was too close with the other guys, Monty and Joseph.
Yeah.
So,
Which is true.
Yes, it is true.
Now Captain Turner.
Captain Will Turner.
Anyway, so Turner actually is has befriended Terrence, or Terrence has befriended Turner,
Well,
and Terrence picked it, and basically Terrence is like saying, wait. Basically, Terrence is telling Turner wants his opinion about who they should put up and everything
and
like
he's
that.
like, oh, you're safe. You got
Yep.
nothing to worry about.
And then all of a sudden, it's like
Well-
then Terrence says, "Well, I'm going to put up Joseph," and Joseph is part of the Leftovers. And Turner is like, he's inside. He's like saying, well, "I don't know about this. I'm just going to smile and nod."
Yeah.
Finally, when
Kyle went
go-
to talk to Terrence.
yep, then he talked to Terrence,
Yeah, to Terrence about it.
spilled the beans, and even said Turner and Joseph are in this as deep too.
They're tighter and they're
Right.
more committed to the
But-
Leftovers.
but as
whereas
soon as-
Kyle and
But as soon as Terrence
the
heard
others are
that,
ready to
man,
leave.
you saw his heart like just drop.
yeah,
He was pissed. And then him and Alyssa were talking, and Alyssa's like, "You okay?" He's like, "I'm just pissed. I'm shocked and pissed."
Yeah.
So the person he said was safe was one of the two he put up on the block.
Yeah.
So Joseph and Terrence are on the block right now, going into the
Turner.
veto.
Joseph
Turner.
and Turner.
Yeah,
are on the
Captain
block.
Turner. Joseph and Turner on the block.
Terrence is HOH.
Yeah, well, Terrence, I guess, could be on the block. I had a dream that Terrence put himself on the block. It was weird. It was weird. It was weird. I don't know why.
I had
know.
a work dream last night. So
Yeah, well, so everybody's just fucked up right now. But anyway, so that's what's happening on the inside. Nobody cares, really.
well,
Because we all know
Jasmine
Jasmine's the numero
and
uno.
Monty are on the block.
Yeah.
Inside.
But when they were choosing, they were very I mean, Michael has more of a strategy than Terrence ever will.
Yeah.
And Michael just like, listen, I'm picking Jasmine just because she's going to be my target.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, and he picked her first.
Yes.
Too.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to make sure he had somebody to target.
Yeah.
And then Terrence went and was like, "Oh well, I'm gonna pick this guy because he's my buddy, and I'm gonna pick Alyssa because I want to protect her. And well, I guess maybe then I'll pick Joseph so that
Yeah.
he can be a target."
Yeah. It turns out both of them are targets. They don't really care which
Yeah.
one goes home. John says, I hope you win BB Alyssa. Well, it's not this Alyssa, but another Alyssa.
Not me.
John also says, I love BB cutthroat deception. I thought it said deep throat deception. Then that's, I mean, I just have a dirty mind. That's not cool. I mean, after 10-second Kyle, not 10-second Tom, 10-second Kyle. Oh God, what a dumbass he is.
Survey said, dumbass.
I mean, just come on, man. Can you just wait till you get out of the house? Just wait. You're putting your freaking whole game on the line. But anyway, Kyle already went ahead last week, kind of threw a dagger when he did not use the power of veto to go ahead and put his girlfriend up on the block. Basically, the entire alliance was saying, well, we're okay with you not using it. But they really wanted him to use it. They really wanted to get Alyssa on the block because she went ahead and stole the head of household's London trip. Long story. We got a couple of weeks to catch up on here on the show, but we know what's going on. If you don't know what's going on, catch up on it. CBS.com.
Well, I mean,
Paramount Plus. I'm sorry.
It was kind of stupid of her to.
It's not a reason to send you home. That's dumb. It is not a game move.
I mean, The thing is, though, ultimately, there was a game reason to send Alyssa home.
Yeah, because
regardless of this whole London trip thing.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't think there was. What does Alyssa want? She's only won one thing.
But she is on the other side of the house.
Yeah.
She is not part of their alliance.
But there is a point where that alliance
is in a showmance
but
that they want to try and break up.
But there is an alliance that needs to be broken up with. There's a lot more stronger people there. So if you're gonna go ahead, go after Kyle and just throw a dagger in the alliance. Just get it done and over with. It's gonna have to be broken up.
Taylor
you take the first shot.
Stupid to do anything last week.
Do we really want to question Taylor's motives here? Because there was none. It changed every minute.
She had no idea what she was doing as HOH. She was like, "Oh, I won. Okay, now what?"
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put 2 pawns
I have
up.
no idea what to do.
I'm going to put 2 pawns up, and hopefully none of them win, and then we're just going to go ahead and take one down. But what if you don't win? But what if somebody else wins and they don't use it? And, well, then we'll have to do this and that. And it's like, the plan's changed 4 times.
Yeah.
One, because her London trip got taken away.
Yeah.
Just imagine what a ruthless bitch she is. You know what? And all of a sudden, this whole unruly attitude towards Taylor in the beginning of the season that everybody hated, maybe some of it's justified.
Well, and I thought some of it was justified in the beginning, but then I was looking at what they were mad at her for. And the things that they were mad at her for were miscommunications.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Yes, she is kind of a bitch, and she's kind of snobby, and just, I don't like her as a person. But I think that the reason that they were pissed at her wasn't the right reason to be pissed at her, because it was a miscommunication.
Yeah, there shouldn't have been any reason to be pissed at her. Not like that.
Yeah.
Come on. And it's like, I agree. I think she was mishandled really badly. But again, there was some truth to it.
A little bit.
She is kind of Miss PMS.
Well, and she
really
was
think
out,
about it.
Like the first couple of weeks, she was putting on those beauty queen dresses, and strutting through the house, and being all just. She's like a mean girl. You ever watch the movie Mean Girls?
Yeah, I remember.
I mean, it's kind of like that. Like, she's just.
Fuck you!
She's your high school cheerleader, one of the popular girls.
Yeah.
That either you're in the popular crowd or you can't stand them. And that's how she was.
Fuck you!
Popular with all the guys.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's it. And all the girls hated her.
Yeah,
she just had a really shitty personality.
She's got that personality where it's like the guys like her, but other girls are like, no.
So anyway, this for 1 week going on. We know who's on the inside. On the outside, there's a couple of targets there, and they were both equally dangerous. Mm-hmm. As long as nominations stay the same, who do you see going home on the outside?
Outside?
Yeah.
Joseph.
I don't see Terrence. Yeah, I see Joseph going home.
You mean Turner?
Yeah.
You keep saying Terrence.
Terrence. Yeah. Well, Terrence should be going home soon.
Terrence is not going home.
No,
He's
not
HOH.
yet. Yeah.
He can't go home this week.
Turner is not going to go home. It's going to be
I
Joseph.
don't think they'll vote Turner out, because ultimately I think even though Turner is tight with those guys, I think he can be turned around. Turner can be turned.
I don't know. See, the thing is, when he mentioned after he got nominated, he's coming after Terrence. Turner and Terrence broken up. So.
Well, that's because Terrence put him on the block without any explanation as to why.
Oh, no, there was an explanation. You did not hear him? I gave everybody an opportunity to come clean, and nobody did.
But here's the thing. He didn't have his conversation with Turner before he put him on the block. He blindsided him.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's true. But still, it's like, you've been running around in a 7-person alliance and you didn't tell me.
But if Terrence had gone to Turner before the nominations and said, look, this is what happened. I found out about the alliance. He doesn't even have to throw Kyle under the bus. He could just say, I know.
I don't know.
But
that's
the reason why.
I think he just wants to go ahead and avoid confrontation because look how they handled the other guy, the one,
Daniel.
Daniel. Look how they handled Daniel. You need to go talk to him. You need to go talk. Everybody go talk to him. Go talk to the HOH. I'll go in later. He doesn't want to have any confrontation. He's trying to play low ball, but you're HOH. You're not playing under the radar anymore. Now you're exposed. Now you need to step up. Vetoes are happening on Wednesday. We'll go ahead and update you on Friday, actually, because that's when that happens. This isn't going to be like a 2-hour. No, it's just going to be a double eviction. It's not going to be a 2-hour thing. It's
I
be a
thought
double
they said it was a 2-hour.
2 hours last time.
But I thought they said the double eviction was a 2-hour.
No, I don't think it is. I mean, I could be wrong, but maybe. Whatever, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what's going on. Big Brother, right now, they're playing 2 simultaneous games, one outside, one inside. And that's what's going on. Terrence, I'm going to get it right one of these days. I promise you. Terrence, the old guy, 47 years old. First head of household that I've ever seen that old. I mean, in a while. Long time.
Well,
I don't think has it really happened for somebody that's over 45. See, that's what I'm saying. Doesn't happen.
I would have to see how old Evil Dick was when he was playing.
Yeah, but wasn't Evil Dick like a really in shape dude? Terrence ain't in shape.
He wasn't in shape. He
Yeah,
was scrawny.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, he wasn't overweight, if that's what you mean.
That's what I'm saying. Terrence is.
Yeah.
Evil Dick was like probably in good shape. God, do I want to hear this? All right, we're gonna close down Big Brother talk for tonight. Again, Paramount Plus, if you want to go and watch the live feeds. I'll be honest with you, the live feeds are kind of boring, but sometimes they have some good action going on, and I'm talking about puppies and kitten action.
No, he was younger. He was 44 when he won.
See? 47. So would that make Terrence the oldest HOH? That would be a good trivia question, wouldn't it? Not bad. Thank you, Isaac. Isaac over here telling me welcome back from the YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Hey, Isaac, make sure you spread the word on the YouTube channel if you don't mind.
No.
Try to go ahead and get that. Who
Wait,
else was higher?
No, that's the oldest contestant.
No. Yes, John. Evil Dick is 59 now, but
75.
But no, John's like saying Evil Dick is 59 years. Yeah, he's 59 now. I'm talking about when he won HOH.
When he won he won the game.
But 44 when he won HOH.
When he won the game, he was 44. So.
But did he ever go and become HOH?
That's some point, the question. He was HOH.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. That's all I care about. I don't care if he won the game. I don't care. Anyway, I got a clip. Hold on.
10 oldest house guests.
I got a clip here. You may want to just cover your ears real quick. Hold on.
Da 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 da.
This is Billy.
Da 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 da.
He who now shall not be named.
Da 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 da. Mississippi Queen, da 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 da. You know what I mean, da 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 da. Mississippi Queen, da da da. And everybody's mean, yeah, da 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 da. You've heard the Crazy Joe show, da 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 da. It rocks and rolls now, da 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 da. Mississippi Queen, da 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 da. And you know what I mean, da 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 da. Listen to the Crazy Joe, da 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 da. He's the only one that's talented. Yes, he is, and he's very handsome. He loves them crazy bitches. Woo!
Okay, that's the end of that. What?
How old is Terrence?
Terrence 47.
There was a 46-year-old.
Yeah,
won HOH.
but
That
47.
was season 2.
Yeah, season 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's the oldest.
Well, hang on. I'm not done.
Oh man, I was ready to go ahead and give the applause.
George
Stephanopoulos.
Chicken George.
Who the fuck is Chicken George?
He was in season
Anyway,
3.
whatever. How old was he
He was 47.
when he won
I don't know if he won HOH at all, though. That's
So
the only
it's
thing I'm
tied for
trying to
being the
figure
oldest.
out. Lasting 60 days.
Was he built like a
Fifth
chicken?
place. Boswell returned. No, they had chickens that season. They actually had chickens in the backyard.
Oh my god.
And he was the one who was always tending to the chickens, so they called him Chicken George. But no, he never won HOH. I don't think.
So still 47 years old though. That's even if Chicken George did win, still that's tied for the oldest. It's been a while.
He did win HOH, yes. He
So
was 47.
there's been a few 40-year-olds that have won HOH, but 47 has been the oldest.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Well,
congratulations,
see-
Terrence.
It says Dick was 48 here.
Well, that's an old dick.
Bullshit.
I don't know. Whatever. Not like they have records of this shit in all this time.
He re-entered, so
Oh, that doesn't count.
that was when he left the house after 6 days because he walked out. That's not the one that's not the season where he won HOH.
Oh, okay.
He won HOH when he was 44.
Okay. All right. All right, we're done with this. Thank God. Thank you, Billy, by the way, for the clip. That was painful. Painful to hear, but it is what it is. 813-699-5353. I didn't really pull up any stories. And I don't know, maybe it's just we kind of missed Karen's kid's
53.
birthday.
There was a
53.
woman that was 53. I don't even remember her.
Really?
But she won HOH.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Never mind. Nobody's gonna beat that. Okay, I got a story. This is funny. So
Cliff was older, actually. He was 54.
So Mount Kilimanjaro, Africa's highest peak, which is based off, Everest.
Yeah.
Well, no. Kilimanjaro, that's what the fuck mountain is. Anyway, so now that's Africa's highest mountain peak now has Wi-Fi.
Why?
Anybody wants to climb up there if they want to check Facebook.
But how?
I don't know how.
Someone really want to run a wire up there?
Apparently they did. And it's probably it's probably like 5G or something.
So they can post that they made it to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
They do a live feed from up there?
Exactly. Coming to you live from Mount Kilimanjaro. Climbers, hikers, and adventure enthusiasts now have one less thing to worry about as they trek up Mount Kilimanjaro. Wi-Fi access. Africa's tallest mountain and the world's largest freestanding mountain has a new broadband network which will enable climbers to access reliable Wi-Fi internet, a Tanzanian government official announced. The Minister of Information, Nape Moses Nwai, tweeted the announcement with a photo which he posted with several hikers, probably live, saying that he's enjoying the service so far. Mount Kilimanjaro is not the only mountain with Wi-Fi enabled services. Actually, Mount Everest, the world's highest peak, has had internet service available since 2010.
Wow.
How about that?
So, okay. Oldest house guest to win HOH is actually the oldest house guest that's ever been in the house. Jerry McDonald was 75.
Damn.
He won the first HOH of his season. Week 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, we done with this?
Yes.
Thank you. Again, Mount Kilimanjaro is a popular hiking post for locals and tourists, and because mountain gear is not necessary to reach the peak, tens of thousands make their way up the mountain every year. The peak stands a little bit less than 5,900 meters and is surrounded by plains and forests, which is part of the Kilimanjaro National Park. In 1987, the 6 surrounding forest corridors were named a United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, and are home to a variety of animals. So there you go. So it might be tall, but apparently you don't need to go ahead and climb up any type of rock faces or anything like that. Like nothing like it's going to be so dangerous. You can actually probably walk up there, I guess. So, anywho, well, yeah, a lot of people. It's not like, oh my God, it's impossible to get up there. No, it's not actually. And to know that the Everest actually has internet service there, like 12 years before you, kind of probably put like a little bit of a fire under your ass. But then again, it's also Chinese that they probably had that shit.
Wi-Fi up there.
I'm telling you to go live. Listen, we're gonna go Facebook Live from Mount Kilimanjaro. We're gonna do a show up there. I don't know if they'd be strong enough to do a show, but whatever. We'll do a show of shows. But that was listen, I found that funny. It's like, really? You're gonna have a mountaintop have Wi-Fi. Why? You're right. It's like, why? But I think honestly, that's where it's headed to. Any type of attraction, you're gonna have to have internet somewhere, somehow. It's where it is.
I mean, I guess for like emergency services, that would be a good thing to have.
I don't even know if it would be necessarily an emergency service.
Well, no, but like if you got stuck up there or if you got hurt or something like that, if you have Wi-Fi, you can contact somebody to get you help. You can Wi-Fi call 911 or whatever.
Can you?
But you don't have... Well, yeah, if you've got Wi-Fi and you can make a Wi-Fi phone call.
911, what's your emergency? Yeah, we're over here. We don't have enough Wi-Fi to go ahead and broadcast on Facebook. Can you please send more?
That's not the reason you'd be calling 911. It's more like, I'm hurt. Can you send someone up here?
Can you please send somebody up here now?
Or I'm lost.
Yes, look straight down. Go home. I'm lost. Which direction do you need to go? South. Look down. Oh, okay. Thank you.
But I'm saying I can see practical reasons for it for emergency.
I can't. You know which
services.
way you're you know which way you're going, you know which way to get home. And
Not
if you don't,
necessarily.
it's called GPS.
People get lost up there all the time.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Then they shouldn't go.
And if you don't have phone signal, then you don't have no GPS.
Yeah, you do. It's called satellite. You don't need fucking phone signal for GPS.
You need some kind of signal.
You need it to be linked up to the satellites.
Which is done through either your Android service or your Wi-Fi.
No.
Or your Apple service or whatever.
Honey, I can use Garmin and guess what? They don't use.
They have their own system, but the Wi-Fi or the GPS on your phone works with your cell signal.
All right, hold on a second. Airplane mode. That would do the trick, right? Airplane mode. That turns off Wi-Fi. Turns off Wi-Fi calling. Turn off Wi-Fi calling. And I want to lose my network. Turn off data. I don't even know if this is the right way to do
A
it.
standalone GPS, yes, would work. But I'm talking about the GPS on your phone is not going to work if you have no signal.
You don't think so?
No. Because it works off of your phone signal.
So I turned off mobile data, Wi-Fi. That would do the trick, right?
I think so.
Okay. Let me see. Destiny Palms. Oh, you're right.
See?
Okay. See, I would think it's like, I don't understand why it wouldn't work. Like, because
So
I
your
would think
standalone GPSs, like a Garmin or a whatever, have a built-in kind of
cell
data type of thing.
thing. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, those are gonna work. But if you have no cell signal, you have no.
So there you go. Just take a
GPS.
Garmin with you. Has to be battery operated though, because I think most of those
But
you
that
have to
doesn't
plug into a
help you
cigarette
any
lighter.
if you get hurt.
Don't get hurt.
I don't think anybody plans on getting hurt when they're up on the middle of a mountain.
They should. They'll save on being surprised. Just saying.
Anyways. No,
Yeah, when you-
I can see the usefulness for emergency services and things like that.
But I don't think that's what they were intending. I'm
Might
thinking
be.
here, this is going to be cool. We're going to be the cool mountain. You know, now finally people can go ahead and have an easier mountain climb instead of going up Mount Everest. Just go to Kilimanjaro. There you go. That's much easier. You sent me a video.
I did?
No.
Oh.
Isaac.
I was going to say, I don't remember.
Isaac
sending
sent
you
me a
anything.
video about the same thing. You sure it's not the same video, Isaac? You keep promoting that you've sent me a video. I didn't get no video. I don't know what you're talking about. And right now, I've heard enough singing and karaoke already. I don't need any more. But thanks anyway. Appreciate it. All right, we're getting close to the top of the hour, which means we're going to be cutting off on Just for Fun Radio, so we can make way for Danny and Alex doing their TPS report. And no, we're not talking about Office Space. It's actually their show, the TPS report. I think we'll do this one. I'm just lining up songs here, so everybody can just chill the fuck out. But yeah, 813-699-5353. Hopefully you get some people to tune in. Say hi. We appreciate John, Sylvia, Isaac. Appreciate it. Still waiting for Eric. See if Eric's going to come out, but we don't know. We don't know, man. We don't know what's going on. But it's all good. Yeah. I got to be more prepared next time. I'm not going to talk about Trump and their invasion of Mar-a-Lago. I really don't care. Honestly, I hope they bring them all in. Bring in the papers, bring in their wives. Shut down the whole golf course. Nobody cares. And you shouldn't either. So what if he took papers? Like, you mean to tell me nobody's ever going to go into the White House, take a bunch of documents and Xerox them and bring them home? Come on. Man, there ain't shit going on. Oh, you hear AMC maybe shutting down?
Oh, really?
AMC and Regal applying for bankruptcy.
I told you 2020 is like the death of movie theaters.
Yeah, but it's 2022. You would think they'd make it a comeback.
The thing is, though, what movies are coming out? Not very many.
There's still plenty.
Some
There's
coming,
plenty.
Not like it used to be though.
Well, no, they're still bringing stuff back, but there's plenty. Like there's been some blockbusters that could have made the movie theaters.
Some movies are still going straight to streaming.
Not that many. And usually those are the ones that
is cutting back.
But usually those movies that are going straight to streaming, those are the ones that go straight to video.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't that doesn't make any difference.
That is cutting back, but there's also seriously though, what movies have been out since
Jurassic World?
2020?
Spider-Man?
Yes.
Sonic?
There's
been a
few
lot
and
of ones.
far between though.
I don't know.
Because if you think about it,
I'm not saying the movie I'm not saying the movie business isn't back where it used to be pre-2020.
Back, and that's the thing the movie business has not bounced back, and so therefore the theaters are not bouncing back.
Thank you, Isaac. Yes, I'm definitely going to be watching Cobra Kai September 9th. I am binge watching and then I'll be crying the rest of the year waiting for season 6. It's how that's the problem with binge watching shit. That's just really the problem.
I know. I just did that with one of my shows.
What's going on, Andrew? Good evening. Good morning from Australia. How you doing? That's right. Good morning over there, and good morning, very early morning over there in Ireland. It's like 2:00 over there now. All the late people listening to us in Ireland. Nobody. Spider-Man trilogy 1, 2. Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Like, that's what's going on.
But here's the thing, though. Think about it like this.
Quickly, we gotta go to break.
Before 2020, when movie theaters shut down, you were seeing 2-3 movies coming out a week, right?
Yeah, there've been times where those months go by that not anything is playing. And then you saw maybe a couple of movies that were like neck and neck with each other. I'm telling you, I don't think it's as bad as you think it is. But maybe because of the pandemic and everything going on, I think a lot of people are not going anymore.
I don't see any ads for new movies coming out very, very often.
I can tell you one thing that will bring people. I can tell one thing that will bring people back. Drop down the goddamn price of popcorn. Holy shit.
Drop down the price of the movie ticket.
No, a movie ticket has nothing to do with that. It's $10 for a movie. That's not bad. When you go and spend $10 on a little bag of popcorn, that's bad. Another $9 on a giant thing of soda. The fuck?
Well,
I can go ahead and get a big gulp for 89 cents at Circle K.
You go in there. If you're buying concessions, you're spending as much as you spend on tickets.
All right. We got to go ahead and cut out of here. We're going to take a break. All the folks on Just for Fun Radio, go ahead, and we're out of here for now. Stay tuned for Alex and Danny on their TPS report. We'll see you Wednesday. For everybody else on the Charles Richardson Show Facebook page and the YouTube channel, and everybody else, of course, listening live on our many affiliates, we'll come back here in about 7 to 8 minutes. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Stay where you are. The Charles Richardson Show will return after this.
trying to load up your mind. Kicking and screaming all through the night. We're kicking and screaming. What a shame, we can't think the same. Put up or shut up, you're going insane. I want my life, I want control. I want you to stop it all, no more control. Let me be free, live in my life. Don't think or turn back, stab like a knife. Find your sanctuary, no better than today. Do what you want, don't let it slip away. Kicking and screaming all through the night. We're kicking and screaming. We're kicking and screaming.
There is something I have to tell you. Can't explain the way I feel inside. Twisting for my brain among other things. I can feel the sliver in my side. 'Cause I'm lost without you, lost to love you, lost to want you, but I cannot have you. Save my life, 'cause it's not the end. As we live through the struggle, I believe that we will contend. As we live through the struggle, break down, break down. Look into my eyes and them be mesmerized. I control the way you feel throughout. Twist and pull my brains among other things. I can taste the sliver in your mouth. Save my life, 'cause it's not the end. As we live through the struggle, I believe that we will contend. As we live through the struggle, break down, break down. I'm the one who breaks you down. I control the way you feel throughout. You're what's left of me. You're my destiny. Pulling off my skin, it makes me want to save my life, 'cause it's not the end. As we live through the struggle, I believe that we will continue.
around the time I turned 40, my dick became soft and spongy, and I never used it anymore. My wife wouldn't even sit on my dick, and the neighborhood cunts would all point and laugh. But that was before I discovered Schaefer's New Zealand-style dick hardener, from the makers of Schaefer's Dick Sealant. It keeps your dick nice and hard all year round in 3 simple steps. First, grab a neighbour to help you, because making your dick as hard as a rock can be a 2-man job. Then, rub the dick hardener into your dick, hard and fast. And when you get tired, take a break and watch your neighbour rub your dick. It's fun to watch someone else rub your dick. And finally, simply wait for your dick to get hard while you think about all the fun times you'll have this year on your rock-hard dick. I've rubbed my dick raw with other inferior products, but that won't happen with Schaefer's Dick Hardener, because Schaefer's is committed to your dick, and the people at headquarters do nothing but think about dicks all day long. In fact, Schaefer's now has an entire new line of products specifically formulated just for your dick. There's Schaefer's Dick Paint, for when you want to play around with having a different coloured dick. And if you want to get rid of your dick entirely and start from scratch, try Schaefer's Dick Remover. The unique acid formula will melt away your dick on no time. And if you don't think it'll work, ask me mum. She used to have a dick. Then she got rid of it when she met Dad. To be honest, I think Dad loved her more when she had a dick. It was enormous. Trust me, I've seen the photos. But most importantly, be on the lookout for the world's first dick vacuum, Schaefer's New Zealand-style dick sucker. Because why should you pay 2 guys you don't know to show up in a van and suck your dick for you? Now you can suck your own dick. All you want. Hey, why not make yourself some extra money and suck everyone in the neighborhood's dick while you're at it? So join us on social media and tweet us a picture of your dick using the hashtag #ShowUsYourDick. Oh look, we've already got some.
Show us your dicks, big and small. Here at Schaefer's we can take them all. A dick in the front, a dick in the rear. We've serviced dicks our entire career. Schaefer's, it's good for your wood.
Schaefer.
We're back to the best show you have never heard of. That's The Charles Richardson Show.
Yes, everybody, we're back here on a Monday evening, August the 22nd, 2022. Now, if you're listening over us in the UK or Ireland, it is already Tuesday the 23rd over there, but it's very, very early in the morning, and you're probably dying to go to bed. And if you do, just keep listening to the show. I'm sure you'll be right there. Were you taking a picture of me?
No.
It looks like you were. You had that phone aimed right at me.
I wasn't aimed. I was just looking.
You know, we have plenty of Wi-Fi. You can go Facebook Live yourself, you know. You don't need to go to, Mount Kilimanjaro or anything like that. No? Not even a little bit funny? Am I struggling here?
I'm not going to a mountain. I don't know what you're even talking about. And I'm not trying to go live. I was just scrolling through Facebook. I just have to be holding it this way.
Yeah. Anywho. I had a disturbing news story that I was just reading while we're on break. Talking about the, you remember the Uvalde massacre. So what they have now is they've introduced wearable panic buttons. Now that's not going to go ahead and put any
for the
kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I see that being
a problem.
Yeah, because some kids are just going to be like, oh, let's push this, see what happens.
Melissa Lee confronted her son and daughter after a student opened fire in the suburban Kansas City high school, wounding an administrator and police officer stationed there. Then weeks later, she wept for the parents in Uvalde, Texas, who were forced to bury their children after a massacre in May. She said she was absolutely reassured when she learned that her district had since purchased one of the panic alert systems, gaining attention nationwide amid a surge in school violence. This includes shootings and fights. The technology features wearable panic buttons or mobile phone apps, enables teachers. Okay, this is just teachers.
Sorry.
Vibrate. Enables teachers to
didn't know
notify
Mom was
each
gonna
other
call
and
me
police and the event of an emergency. Time of is the essence, said Melissa Lee. What happened here? Erica's messaging. Okay. So Melissa Lee, who's one of the parents, that was for the Kansas City high school shooting. I mean, there's so many school shootings. It's sad. So anyway, multiple states now mandate or encourage the buttons, and a growing number of districts are shelling out tens of thousands of dollars per school for them, which is part of a widespread scramble to beef up school security and prevent the next tragedy.
Well,
I mean,
for
it's
teachers
wise.
to wear them, yes.
That's fine, right?
Yeah. Well, schools in our area have a one-button lockdown system.
Well, it's still, though, it's like, that lockdown system doesn't seem to be working nearly as well. I mean, look what happened.
I said in our area.
Oh,
the
yeah.
areas where these things are happening may not have that. I don't know.
Right.
But I just know that Charlotte County schools, all of them installed these one-button lockdown systems that locks down the entire school.
Right.
And we also have each of the schools has a gate that you have to show your ID and state why you're going in there before you can even enter the school campus.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously,
The
stuff
parking lot even.
stuff like that is preventative measures, and that should be standard all across the board.
Yeah.
Honestly, you're going to go ahead and you're going to go on a public school property. You need ID. You need to make sure we can see you, and you need to state your reason.
Mm-hmm.
And if we don't see you matching up, like, you have an ID saying that you're John Doe. I'm over here to pick up my son, James Doe. We have Ben Doe as the father. You're not registered here. Right. Well, I am. No, you're not. Sorry, we need to have somebody else come.
Well,
pick him up.
and that too is, when there's custody battles or something going on,
you need to make sure
they need to make sure that the parent is able to pick up that child.
Listen,
or
I
the,
have
the
every
person who's there.
I have every delivery right here on this list. You're not on the list.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that.
I got told I was not on the list today when I went into a school.
Yeah, and you were kicked out right away.
Well, I mean, nobody escorted me out. But...
They should have. I mean, you have a
it
couple.
Wasn't like I had done anything wrong.
You have a couple of lethal weapons. You hit my foot, by the way.
I
stop hitting my foot.
Didn't mean to hit your foot. I only hit it once.
You rubbed up against the other one. You were about ready to until I had to move. See. And this and this no. And this is why.
No. Where are your feet right now? They're all the way over here.
Right? No, they're not.
Yes, they were. That was where I hit it. I did not move my foot.
See, this is the same thing we had in bed last night.
No, I have not moved my foot from the moment I touched your foot.
Uh-huh.
So therefore, if your foot was hitting mine, you were all the way over on my side of the desk.
Well, then I'm scrunching up. Then I can't even stretch my legs.
I'm just saying, hon. What do you expect me to do? All I did was put my feet down. I wasn't trying to hit you.
I'm surprised you can actually touch the ground. Okay, I was thinking maybe I had the whole carpet because you're sitting there like you're on a stool. I mean, you're only 5 foot, whatever. Just saying. You're over here scrunching up to me in bed like. You're taking up like over half the bed. I don't have any room.
Stop it.
What?
Because you're starting to make me mad. Stop.
We were kidding around. Will you stop?
No, because you're not kidding around.
Listen, all I can say is...
You're upset with me for bumping your foot by accident, and...
All I can say is my foot was there.
On my end of the desk. Where I wasn't expecting it to be.
My foot was there, though.
Whatever.
I can't wait for the garage to get done. Oh, it'll be so much room. At that point in time, I can go ahead and have a bed right there and just have a microphone just coming down from the desk. Might snooze. Anyway. So this whole thing with this, so apparently it's just the teachers that are going to have the the help I'm falling, I can't get up buttons, and they're going to be able to ones to go ahead and make the calls. But it's like it's a lot better than trying to go ahead and because how else would they go ahead? One of them were thinking about having each teacher have a gun, and it's like, I mean, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
But what's the response time going to be?
Little Johnny has behavior issues, starts going nuts, and then the teacher gets pissed off, and
it's like, listen, just like we went ahead and we give him 5 swats, we give him 5 grazes of bullets, and but no, it's like, if you press that button, what's the response time going to be? You know what I'm saying? And are we going to have another issue where the police show up and they're not going to? Oh, the SWAT team shows up. I don't want to go in there because that's what happened. Just saying, it's like the only way this is going to end is if the security is the way it is down here, where it's fenced in, barbed wire at the top, almost like a prison, even though it's not.
There's no barbed wire on those.
No barbed wire?
fences.
There should be.
There might be like an electric wire at the top.
Yeah. Well, same thing. Barbed wire, electric. You're getting shocked one way or the other.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, you get the camera, you buzz in, show your ID, state the reason, go in, and then you have to buzz in again when you get to the door. Yeah. Most of the time, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a two-way thing.
I mean, the only way that isn't working, though, like that's not being used, is when parent pickup and drop off is going on.
Yeah.
There you don't have to get buzzed in. You can just walk right in.
Yeah, but most of the shootings don't happen with a drop off and pickup. They're going to go into
they're in the middle of the day.
They're going into a crowded room where it's easy pickings. That's the thing.
And I know when I go, the one school where I go into for work, there's always the principal and the resource officer are standing right outside as you're walking in. And the only reason I'm able to walk in without anybody even questioning who I am is because I have a badge.
Yeah.
That says I'm allowed to be there.
So in suburban Kansas City, which was this was one of the massacres that happened, they spent $2.1 million over 5 years for a system called Crisis Alert. Brent Kiger, who is one of the public schools directors of safety services, says this isn't a knee-jerk reaction. He said that he's been eyeing the system even before gunfire erupted over at his high school in March as staff confronted an 18-year-old over rumors that he had a gun in his backpack. See, and that's the other thing, too. It's like, kids bring in these guns. It's not just the adults now.
Well, and
do we have to have metal detectors now?
A lot of schools do.
That's sad.
It is, but it's the world we live in.
Yep. John states, heroes run towards danger, cowards run away from danger, them Uvalde police. By the way, he spelled Uvalde wrong, but it's okay. We understand what he means. Those were cowards in capitals. Isaac, we'll definitely go ahead and talk about the movies that you had mentioned while we're on break, and we'll talk a little bit about Cobra Kai as well. But yeah, right now this is a little bit more of a deeper issue, so apologize about that. We'll go ahead. And by the way, John, it's UVALDE. Just kind of correcting you. Demand for Crisis Alert had been growing even before Uvalde, with revenues from new contracts increasing 270% from the first quarter of 2021 to the first quarter of 2022. And that right there, that's one way to get rich. And it's sad you have to wait for tragedy. But Crisis Alert right there, they're going to be, if as sad as it me to say this, if you want, get stock in Crisis Alert. If they have any public stock, right there, that there's just going to be too much going on. There's just so much tragedy going on in these schools.
But it's not even just schools. I mean, movie theaters,
true,
restaurants,
but
malls,
the people that
concerts.
are contracting these things are schools, mostly. I don't see many. Well, maybe there is the theaters and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, most of the people that are doing this is going to be the freaking the schools. The schools with very low security, or they'll spend the 2.1 million to go ahead and get the crisis alert, but they won't spend half that to go ahead and get some fencing and cameras put up. You know what I'm saying? And that cameras and fencing and intercom system could be just as beneficial instead of having.
I don't know. I think all of that costs probably close to what this other thing's going to cost.
Fine. But what I'm saying is, I think having all that pretty much almost eliminates everything. Because how dumb are you going to be to get your face on camera and then go ahead and start shooting up everything?
Well, as you mentioned, kids are doing this.
Yeah.
Kids don't think of those things.
Well, no, they don't think of it. But guess what? When you see Mr. Robertson go ahead and have this little thing on his neck with a little button that says press here for alert, what does this do?
Well, and that's the thing, is probably it's not going to be something obvious, because even, I mean, I'm in the schools.
Well, it says it's
and
also part of a school app or an app on the phone you can do.
I'm wearing a badge, and the kids are constantly grabbing at my badge and looking at it and touching it and stuff. So there, if you've got a button around your neck, the kids are going to go, "Ooh, what's this do?"
Cop jumps in.
So
like the babysitter.
So I don't think it's going to be something that you'd wear around your neck, because kids will be kids, and they're gonna, if they see a button around your neck, they're gonna push it.
When my co-host from the Touchdown Crew, Victor Bennett, is over there, not anymore, sir. They are stuck after the last shooting. Not anymore. What? The spending of the?
I don't know what
I don't
he's
know.
talking about.
Well, he said not anymore. They're stuck after the last shooting. I'm over here thinking it's because of crisis alert. Is like, are they going to spend it, or are they just going to put up the fencing, or I mean, are they going to do anything? See, the thing is now, it's these schools that don't do anything. You have to kind of question, like, what are you thinking? Because if you haven't gotten hit, doesn't mean you're never going to get hit.
Yeah.
And if you don't have any type of security in place, so what type of school are you?
Well,
I'm just saying, it's like you have to have some school.
Well, I don't know about all of the
security.
schools in Sarasota County, but the one that I go to doesn't have the fencing and all of that where you have to show your ID. They have once you get into the front doors, there's the other doors are locked, so you can get up to like where the office is and the reception desk, and that's as far as you can get. There's like thick glass
there's locks
doors
all over the place. So basically, if you're
right
lucky,
after that.
if you're lucky, you get 2 or 3 receptionists.
Yeah,
and that's it. Or you're one of them and use the badge and make your way in. I don't know.
You can't. There's glass. They're behind glass. The receptionists are behind glass.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. At this school, they are.
Okay.
It's a full, like a window. Like
bang, bang. Glass broke.
Probably bulletproof glass. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like when you go into a bank, you know, how they have like the glass window and then they have just the little slot where you can put like an ID through or whatever.
Yeah, kind of like Amscot.
Yeah. So it's I wouldn't doubt that it's bulletproof glass.
Yeah, maybe. John says money should not be an issue when it comes to kids' lives. That's true. Isaac says it's so true, and guns are a dangerous weapon. Well, I don't know if they're dangerous. Depends. If you have a really small dog that likes to bite at your ankles, then it could be maybe just as dangerous. Yes, they're dangerous. We know that. It's kind of an obvious statement there.
Yeah, I mean, so every school that I've been into has some kind of security measures that make sure that you're not going to get in there that you're not going to get in there if you're not supposed to be in there.
Whatever the buttons deliver as promised is something that experts are monitoring. In places like Florida, a panic button app has proven unpopular with teachers. And what happens is what happens is the question that Mo Candidi, excuse me, voice is starting to go. The executive director of the, oh man, shit. The executive director of the National Association of School Resource Officers, in case of a false alarm or a student using a panic button to cause mayhem, we may have unintentionally created a false sense of security. That's what Mo says. So it's like, yeah, if you get into the wrong hands, it's done. But that's where like the button underneath the desk would work. You know what I'm saying? Like the panic button underneath the table.
Kind of like they have in
banks.
a bank
Yeah.
or something like that.
Go ahead, John. What's up?
Hey, Isaac, if you're listening, guns are not dangerous. They're only dangerous in wrong hands.
There you go. Well said.
Thanks, girls.
No problem. Have a good one. Yeah, he's right. It's like if you know how to use a gun and you're using it for a good purpose, or at least an honorable purpose, then that's okay. But never take it to school. Why would you? Why would you do that? Number one, after all of the mental instability that's going on with these kids and what they've seen in the news, school shooting here, school shooting there, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds being brought out in body bags, police not coming to anybody's rescue until everybody's dead. And you're going to see a gun at school, you're going to shit your pants.
Yeah.
I'm just shocked that the kids at this school, these schools that have had the shootings, I praise them for continuing to go back, or how they're even handling it. Because I don't know how that would be the case. I know, to me, every time I hear a school bell, it'd be like, alert, alert, take cover. It wouldn't be like, yay, it's recess time, or it's time to go home. No, it'd be like, where do I hide? It's not. It wouldn't be fun anymore. It would be terrifying. I'd be like, Mom, keep me home. I'd be going into putting the thermometer in the microwave and tell my mom I have 125-degree temperature. I'm sick. You need to keep me home.
Well, and that's the thing is a lot of parents are now scared to send their kids to school. And
they have every right to be.
And they're homeschooling their kids, or finding an alternate form of education so that they don't have to send them to public schools because it's scary.
Yeah. I don't know, but anyway, so they're talking about wearing a device like the panic button. You press a button, and help should be on the way. The question is, does help come? How soon does help come? Is anybody left alive when help comes? You don't know. There's so many schools, so few cops. So few good cops, let's put it that way. Not even just cops, good cops.
212 school shootings so far this year.
This year.
Yep.
212. There has barely been that many days.
Well, I don't think they're talking about the school year. They're talking about 2022. So it would have been like last school year.
So up to this point in the year from last year at this point.
Yeah.
But still, that's a lot.
Well, no, from January till now. Like just
from
the
January
year
2022?
Yes.
Okay, that's what.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
We haven't had that many days almost. We're going in our 8th full month. Yeah, 210 days, or roughly 210 days in July. We just had 22 days, so that's 232 days. How many school students? 218?
212.
212, almost one a day. Almost one a day. That's horrifying.
2021, there were 693 mass shootings. I don't know if they're
Well,
all
Matt,
schools.
yeah, I don't think they're schools.
Yeah, they
See,
might
we're
not all
talking
be
about-
schools. That
Yeah,
just-
we're talking about like malls, people not getting,
Yeah.
and I'll bet you 300 of them were Black Friday.
For school shootings in 2021, there were 34.
Wait a minute. So 34, all
Were
of 2021.
schools. Yeah.
And then this year, just
that
now.
I'm sorry, that was mass shootings. That wasn't just schools.
Got to be careful with the words you put out there. I mean, I got names screwed up in Big Brother. We're talking about you relaying news here. Anyway. I'm going to go get some water because I need some water to kind of coat my throat. I think we have some Facebook memes that we need to get to that we've kind of neglected over the past week that we've been off. And then I think we should do good news and end the show. I don't know. What's your thought?
Sounds fine to me.
Yeah, me too. I think so. All right. So coming back towards more of the end of the show, we're going to take about a good 7 to 9 minutes, 7 minutes for some music and another 2 minutes for a bit. But we'll have good news coming at the end of the show. And I'm going to search around for a couple other things. Listen, kind of out of sorts this tonight, first show back. So, leave me alone.
Oh my God, who the hell
Well,
cares?
damn it, I do. And I'm sure you do too, to a point. And if you don't, then I don't care. I mean, if you don't,
fuck you!
And we'll be right back. How about that?
Wrapping up the show with Alyssa's good news after a short break.
Another night goes into day. Night goes into day. The sunlight always brings me pain. It's gonna bring me pain. But now I'll rest in a shallow grave. I'll rest in a shallow grave. Until the next time I misbehave. I'm gonna misbehave. It's in my blood, it's in my soul. I can't resist when it takes control. The silent gaze beneath my skin. Well, I can feel it bringing out the sin. Another night falls over day. Night falls over day. The moonlight always brings me prey. It's gonna bring me prey. To lay to rest in a shallow grave. Lay to rest in a shallow grave. So much sin now cannot be saved. Well, I can never be saved. It's in my blood, it's in my soul. I can't resist when it takes control. The silent gaze beneath my skin. Well, I can feel it bringing out the sin. Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it trapped inside all your broken lies, all the tears, all your pain you can't take. I never wanted it all along, but it's when you're gone and it feels so wrong. This is all we know. Can't hold on, I can't let go. Stuck inside these memories and burning for serenity. I need you most. Don't let go of this road. Show me you'll give up the light. Love until the day you die. So lost, your soul, stone cold. This war's made you so desperate. But I can't hate you, can't escape your touch, your face, your taste. It takes all that is true. Can't get away, won't be the same without you. This is all we know. Can't hold on, I can't let go. Stuck inside these memories and praying for serenity. I need you most. Don't let go of this road. Show me you'll give up the light. Love until the day you die. Hold me tight, don't never let me go. I'd rather fade and die than have to be alone. If you told me twice, you didn't want to know. Every breath that I begin to take, will it be enough or are we just too late? Look into my eyes, the scene is filled with blue. My heart beats fast with every beat for you. This is all we know. Can't hold on, I can't let go. Stuck inside these memories and praying for serenity. I need you most. Don't let go of this road. Show me you'll give up the light. Love until the day you die. This is all we know. Can't hold on, I can't let go. Stuck inside these memories, praying for serenity. I need you most. Don't let go of this road. Show me you'll give up the light. Love until the day you die.
I read a newspaper in Los Angeles, California, I get pissed because things don't have to make sense in LA. I read an article in the paper in LA that said they're going to try to outlaw the big screen, real life handgun shooting video games because they say that that's what's wrong with the youth of America today. They learn how to accurately shoot guns with video games. It's not a parenting problem. Oh, fucking no. No, it's a video problem. Doesn't it piss you off when you have a genuine problem? You try to tack a solution to it. It's got nothing to do with the problem. You know what I mean? I came up with a great idea. Don't outlaw those machines. Give them to the state troopers of California because they're some of the worst shots I've ever seen in my life. I saw a shootout once live on TV that went on for so long, eventually the criminal got frustrated and shot himself. And the cops were on TV whining about it, going, he's got on body armor. He's got on body armor. I'm watching it live on CNN going, I can see his head. Shoot him in the fucking head. Give my kid a shot. How's that, Daddy? Good shot, Poot. Everybody relax. Poot took him out. Thank God Poot was there with his considerable skills. Horrible shots, some cops are. You ever see tape of the Kehoe brothers from Ohio, those guys that get out of that white Suburban, they show it on cops? These guys, folks, have a shootout with the police at point blank range. Nobody gets hurt. I would love to have been at the office the next day when that guy's being interviewed by the chief. And then what happened? Well, at that point, I unloaded my semi-automatic 9mm weapon at point blank range. And then what happened? They left. Nice shooting, Elmer Fudd. There was a kid in Detroit 3 years ago, shot 8 bullets, hit 9 people. These two cops shot 22 bullets, didn't even hit the fucking Suburban. Give those guys a roll of quarters and drop them off at the mall. That's all I'm saying.
Hope you enjoyed the break. You now have the misfortune of listening to The Charles Richardson Show.
All right, we're back. No, the one thing that I said I was going to do during the break, I didn't do.
Get a drink?
Get a drink. How stupid am I?
You're not.
I'm dumb. Oh, man.
So you get nothing. You lose.
Look at how lousy this mouse is. Jesus Christ. 813-699-5353. Make sure you go ahead and give our friends over there at Hull Culling and Contracting, Karen and David. They're there to go ahead and service your every need. And I do mean every need. They're the team to go ahead and handle your home improvements, lawn maintenance, car repairs, and much, much more. Give them a call, 941-204-1264, to go ahead and set up a very free estimate. An estimate that's free to tell and probably cost you some money at the end if you want their service. And it's fair pricing, too. I mean, you're not going to really find a better price for a better job ethic that they have. I mean, listen, if they could do what they do, all day long, 24/7, that's probably why I think they want to move to Alaska, because, there'll be like half the year that the sun shines all day and they can just stay up all day and do their work all day. But
then what are they going to do the other half of the year?
I don't know. Come back down to Florida and sweat it. I don't know. Maybe go to the Antarctica. Maybe it's sun down there. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, give them a call, 941-204-1264. They live for this type of shit. And they're very, like I said, they're very helpful. And if they're not booked to the guilds, they'll go ahead and, make sure they meet you with a fair price, and they won't make you wait forever. That's the bottom line is. So give them a ring. Southwest Florida area, give them a call, 941-204-1264. That's where you're going to find most of their services. Now, if you have hauling or a special project, like if you're an entertainment company, what I'm saying? If you're putting on some shows, oh, man, you need to call David. David will go ahead and rig that shit up to where it will make it sound like a 5-star quality concert. You thought Woodstock would sounded awesome, which it didn't. But David would make it sound way better than that. So give him a call. But they do hauling, and they do cross-state with that. So even out of Florida, give him a call, 941-204-1264. And tell them that the Charles Richardson did not send you. I don't know why you would say that, but whatever. Trying to be funny. It's tough today. It's tough. Let's go ahead and do the memes. I feel memes are necessary in this day and age. All right. This one needs a little bit of explanation, so I'm going to try my very best. So, 2 dogs in a restroom. And you know how you have this paper thing that you pull out, there's like a little hole that you place on the seat and you sit on it?
The seat cover.
Well, apparently the dogs are playing tricks on each other. The one dog has to vomit. And I'm sorry. One dog has to have a drink and goes to the toilet. They put the little napkin over the dog's head like it's a bib. And the caption says, "Public drinking fountains with complimentary splash guards. Is this a great country or what?" I would say, or what. So here's a group of animals. You have a rabbit, a bear, a fox, and a monkey. And then you have a giraffe that's in neck deep in the water. Now, again, picture a giraffe neck deep in the water. The giraffe smiles and says, "Come on in, guys. It's not that deep." And the bear says, "You're a dick, Frank." This little puppy is... I can't describe this. If you could see it, great. You get what I'm saying. Here's a sign. I just fired myself from cleaning my house. I didn't like my attitude. I got caught drinking on the job. Damn right. How I spoil myself. Me. I want Starbucks. Me. Anything for you, princess.
I don't know if it would be for Starbucks for me.
No, you'd be from Dunkin' Donuts.
Or it wouldn't even necessarily
Where
be
would it
coffee.
be, actually? You know what? Where would it be for coffee?
For coffee, Dunkin'
Yeah.
Donuts.
Okay. That's all I really need to boil down to. Is where would you
I
go
mean,
coffee?
If it was for something else, I mean,
Well, we're not talking about that. We're talking
it
about
might
coffee.
be-
So here's a police car called Sandwich Police. It has Sandwich Police written on it, like very professional, very professionally painted.
It's-
Not
no.
So here it is. There's a town named Sandwich in Massachusetts. They literally have police cars labeled Sandwich Police.
There's also a sandwich in Illinois, and I bet they have sandwich police.
No, it's the Sandwich Sheriff. I don't know. Don't even try looking it up. I'm just kidding. Here's a sign. I just caught my pecker in my zipper. God, it hurts. No more zip-up boots for me. Okay, Apple needs a nap setting so I can turn it on. If my friends and family text me, it will automatically send them a I am napping text because I need to know that I am not dead. I'm just sleeping. Okay. Here's Yoda standing with his cup of coffee. Me, my memory is so bad. Friend says, how bad is it? Me, how bad is what? Get it?
Yeah.
Vaping is weird. You walk past a group of dudes who look like gangsters but smell like strawberry muffins. Okay, so you have Disney's animated princes on the top. We're talking about Aladdin, Prince Eric, the prince from Mulan, Beauty and the Beast. I don't blame Disney for my expectations when it comes to men. I blame Marvel. You have pictures of, Tony Stark, Captain America, those hunks. Here's a picture of the Ghostbusters Ecto-1 and the Mystery Machine back to back right there on a Getty gas station. How bad do things have to be for both of these to be in town?
I mean, shit's gonna hit the fan.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm thinking that should be kind of a sequel into those things because the Mystery Machine goes after ghosts and Ghostbusters go after.
But the Mystery Machine goes after ghosts that usually end up being fake.
Oh, okay. So maybe they have the Ghostbusters.
Are after the real ghosts.
Okay. Police have confirmed that the man who tragically fell from the roof of an 18-floor nightclub was not a bouncer.
Oh, that's bad.
That is cold.
That's
awful. Somebody said they were going to park a chicken food truck next to Chick-fil-A only on Sundays and call it Side Chick. Anybody that does, that is a marketing idea right there. Call it Side Chick.
Well, the thing was,
when you crave Chick-fil-A on Sunday, for crying out loud, you don't have Chick-fil-A.
On Sunday, Charles drives past Chick-fil-A and he goes, "Hey, hun, you want Chick-fil-A?" And I'm going, I look, and he's like, "There's no line at the drive-thru." And I look over there and I'm going, "Are they even open?" And then I'm like, "Oh shit, it's Sunday."
Gotcha. Can't believe she fell for that easily too.
I wasn't thinking about what day it was.
During the Middle Ages, they celebrated the end of the plague with wine and orgies. Does anybody know if they're having anything like that with the new one ends? And
well, when do you declare the end, though?
I don't know.
I mean, is there just going to be like a magical pop-up in the sky that says coronavirus is over?
Yeah, right. That's all it is. Coronavirus is over. And that's the end of the memes. And that was actually last week's buildup of memes, and we're doing it today, Monday, August the 22nd, 2022, 8/22/22. We're just coming down with the numbers, aren't we?
22.
You got good news ready?
I do.
Oh, we made it through the show. I mean, there was some coughing fits here and there. Really would like to get rid of this damn cough, though. By the way, it's not COVID. I tested for COVID. It's negative. So it's not COVID. I don't know what the hell it is. I think it's something I caught from Disney. But whatever. It is what it is. Let's go to the good news here with Alyssa and her heart garbage.
A clever cat saves its owner by waking her up when she was having a heart attack in her sleep. Sam Felstead didn't realize she was having a heart attack until she was suddenly woken up by her cat in the early morning hours, because of which she could get immediate medical attention. Sam Felstead, 42, has a special friend to thank for saving her life. She was asleep during an early morning hours of August 8th at her home in Nottinghamshire, England, when she was woken up by Billy, her 7-year-old cat, who was jumping on Felstead's chest and yowling loudly. When she woke up, she was not only surprised to find Billy close to her, but she also wasn't feeling fine. I was a bit shocked. I went to bed and I felt fine, and I'd even been out with my dogs and I didn't feel ill or have any pains whatsoever. Felstead said, "Suddenly, I woke up in the early hours covered in sweat and couldn't move. Billy was on my chest and was meowing loudly in my ear. When the cat wouldn't leave her side, and when she also felt her right side was paining, she asked her mother, Karen Felstead, to help her. I was wet through with sweat and had really bad back pain, and my right side felt really heavy and strange." She recalled, "I couldn't move. I couldn't stand up either and was very dizzy when I got up." She was then immediately rushed to Nottingham City Hospital, where the doctors informed her that she had had a heart attack in her sleep. The doctor said it was a good job I got to the hospital in time. She added to BBC, Felstead is very grateful for Billy saving her life. She said, "I do think he saved my life, and so does everyone else around me." According to BBC, adding, "He was quite clever, bless him. Billy normally is unruffled and doesn't normally sit with me when he knew something was wrong because he wouldn't leave me alone," Felstead said. She further added, "I was wet through with sweat, so maybe that's what he sensed." Felstead's mother, Karen, was also surprised at the cat's behavior. "He doesn't do that normally. He sleeps all day and all night, and that's his life. He wouldn't leave me." Billy is closer to Felstead's mother, and that made both of them wonder about the cat's behavior even more. "Normally, he sits next to my mom all the time. He's not interested in me. He loves my mom and gives her lots of love." According to Lucy Holly, a feline behaviorist, Billy may have become anxious when he probably sensed Sam's psychological and behavioral changes, like unusual sweating, movements, noises, distress, or even her odor. "I do believe he probably did save her life, because that's what enabled her to get medical help. But I wouldn't go down the route of saying he did it on purpose. It was him reacting to the situation." Anyway, so the cat saved her life.
Nice. Doing the little pussy dance. Yay! That's good. Anyway, that was good.
Well, it just kept going on and repeating the same thing, so I stopped reading. There was more, but I think it was repeating.
I think that was pretty accurate for what everything was going on.
Yeah.
We're pretty much wrapping things up here real quickly here. John says something about garbage. I don't know what they were talking about. Isaac, and I'm not sure if he's still listening or not, but he was talking in regards to Did you guys ever watch the 1988 movie Memories of Me, starring Billy Crystal and Alan King? I have not.
No.
But we have watched the That Thing You Do movie with Tom Hanks, the one with the boy band.
But what does that have to do with?
He was just talking
he
about
was
the
just talking
movies.
about
We were
different
talking about movies.
Oh.
And by the way, for Cobra Kai season 5, Sam from Miyagi-Do says she will not nail Tori of Cobra Kai.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad she doesn't nail her, because I'm sure other guys want to nail her. God. Anywho, what the fuck am I doing? Anyway, so let's go ahead and just cut this out of here. Listen, we appreciate you guys tuning in and everything like that. Make sure you go ahead and follow us on YouTube and, of course, on the Charles Richardson Show Facebook page. If you want to do YouTube, please do YouTube and subscribe. We're trying to get a lot of subscribers on YouTube, or as many subscribers as we can, because Facebook has its own evil going on, and we want to try to go ahead and get rid of that. So yes, thank you very much, N Saturn. Have a great day. And everybody that tuned in, thank you again for coming back. We'll be back on Wednesday, normal time, 8 to 10 Eastern, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. And we look forward to having you guys on again. That's right. Yes. Oh, Sam will nail Tori. All right, cool. Hopefully it's not a hard nail. Maybe a little soft, bush rubbing. That's all we can hope for. They're gonna turn Cobra Kai to I'll think of something better on Wednesday. All right, guys. Take care. We're out of here. I'm going to bed. It's tired. Too exhausting. Anything you want to say?
No.
No.
Other than I'm tired too.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Take care.
Fly too high, get to see the light. Yeah, it's true, been there before. But now the sun don't hurt me. It blinded me permanently.